Say you love it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
ACP, did you see this?
If it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Though we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Dear world, I'm writing this letter in an attempt to make things just a little better. This is about living through life's stormy weather, because the truth is that we're not gonna live forever, and that's my point. Well, let me start with my boy that's doing 15 in a joint. Man, he could hoop, but he loved the street life. Could've went pro, instead he chose the street life. He turned rapper and wrote about the street life, but still could not make it out the street life. And one day he bought a Glock. Wait, now page number 2 will take you to another block. A man and his wife can't get along, all they do is fight. Both too stubborn to apologize, and sometimes it gets so bad they hope each other die. And one day she couldn't take it no more, so she decided to run out of the door. She jumped in the car and swerved off in a rage, and baby I'm sorry was all over his face. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Now that my homie done bought himself a gun, he stuck up some liquor stores, now he's on the run. Do anything to avoid the police, now he's strung out on drugs and life is getting deep. To anyone, he would do anything, give him the chance and he'd steal anything. Next thing he did really screwed up his life, but first let's go back to the husband and wife. Now he's on the phone with his pastor, and she's on the phone with her mother. He tells his pastor, the woman is driving me crazy. Then swore up and down, she's not the same lady. She says, Mama, the man has been treating me so bad ever since we found out that I couldn't have babies. Then Mama says to her, girl, hold on. Pastor says to him, be strong. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring, so let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring, let's live today. Saying just in case. Now there's a warrant out for my boy's arrest, cause he done went and stabbed someone in the chest. Man, them drugs just got him breaking all of the rules now. His face is posted up and all over the news now. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, the husband and wife are starting to break down. She says to Mama, maybe I ought to call him. And Mama said, now that's the spirit. He says to Pastor, maybe I should call and say I love her. He say, I'm sure she loves to hear it. Then she gets a call on the other line. It's the doctor saying your test results came back fine. Congrats, girl, you're pregnant. Then she cries, finally a miracle sent from heaven. Now meanwhile, the other side of town, all hell done broke loose and it's going down. Cops chasing Reginald all over town. He's running every red light and driving real wild. Now meanwhile, and this ain't fiction, here is where I need y'all to pay close attention. She's so happy, she calls her husband up. He says, I'm sorry, baby, just as soon as he picks up. She says, I'm sorry too, and I got good news for you. Steve, I'm pregnant and on my way home to you. He jumps for joy, scream hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. While Reginald is still chased by police. She takes the highway, it'll get her there much faster. Reginald on the skyway, chase lasting forever. With the helicopters right over his head, with the searchlights on him. Oh man, oh man. Now he starts panicking. Rachel's driving, so excited she's not realizing that just a block away, a man is on the run, while the husband's at home praying for a son. And the policeman is screaming for the call. Rachel calls her husband and says, I'm getting close. He says, honey, I'm fixing up something special in the kitchen. And at the same time, Reginald makes a stupid decision. He turns down a one-way street. Then Rachel notices this car coming and yells out, Steve, out of control, a senseless mission. Next thing you know, a head-on collision. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring us. Let's live today. I'm saying just in case.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh, my Lord, didn't it rain? Didn't it rain, children? Rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain? You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he
He expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In the building.
You's a dirty bitch. We MTF in this bitch. Let's go. Hey. Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood. Mister, what the problem is? What the problem is? It's Mister, what the problem is? Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood. You done played with the wrong one, about to cause a murder one. Better recognize where the fuck the bully come from. Home of the brave, putting bodies on the pave. I whip a nigga ass as if he was a slave. The troll nigga, real hood killer. We show up at your fucking front door, nigga. Riders in every court. Can't cop a goose now, this here is a blood sport. What the fuck you thought, huh? Come look at hoe, I will give you what you looking for. Got back that snub nose and I turn your face to an air hole. G shit, know who you fucking with? A real nigga that got zero tolerance. I warned you, fuck Kishana. I make a body hotter than a fucking sauna. I live around the corner. You will be a goner if your family come and try me. They know where the fuck I be, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood. Busted up on the corner, nigga. I'm in the hood. I got the all white on my breast, looking that good. Yeah. What it is, it's Mr. DVF. Watch the haters twist their necks when they see an MTF. And we rep it to the death, falling out of my league. Playing Sesame Seeds, niggas got me all twisted. Sneaky hating with features, cause you know we gon' reach it. Yeah, we credible preachers, nigga, I'm built to last. All these niggas they hate, from the moves I be making. Homie got me mistaken, reporting live from the kitchen. Yeah, you mad on the mission, never fuck with them haters. All them niggas be snitching, cause I'm wood grain gripping. With a visible ceiling, got your bitch on my hip, cause she don't know what she missing. Haters say I be tripping, but you know that be false. Hater, get off my falls, they like the way that I floss. You in the land of the lost. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood. Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Somebody say that you was looking for me. I'm in the hood.
Yo! This how we rocking it. Let's go. What the problem is? What the problem is? Oh, the problem child is back. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing on this holiday weekend? What's going on? Let me see who all down here. Let me see. I see Sparkle in the building. What's up? Gossip Bay in the building. What's up? Miss Lady T in the building. What's up? I see the Dream Team in the building. What's up? V White, what's up? What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's here. We gotta talk about some things real quick. Oh shucks, Miss Virgo in the building. What's up, Kiki? We gotta talk about some things real quick though. Real quick. And I ain't gonna be on here long.
Oh man, I ain't gonna be on here long. But once again, if you want to donate to the page, look at the bottom of the chat box on Rumble and YouTube. You'll see a box with a dollar sign. That's the super chat on YouTube. And on Rumble, it's called the Rumble Bag. What up, EJ? I'm not primarily streaming live direct to YouTube tonight. This is a Rumble exclusive. This is a Rumble exclusive. So I need everybody to go ahead and get your Rumble account because soon YouTube is going to be fading. And why do you say that, Dana? Because I know some people who got something big in the works. And I'm going to be supporting those folks. And YouTube love to retaliate. So you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do now and all this other stuff. So, hey, what's going on? Mama Mari in the building. Hey. Also on all of the platforms, how you doing? This is Dana J. I thank you for joining me. We on a gram tonight, baby, too. Shout out to everybody that's on Instagram that's watching this. But you see the title. The title say YSL troubles. Thug next move should be after LG. And I know people want to know, hey, Gospel Glam, what's going on? And I know what people want to know what LG stand for. It means leak gate. And then I'm going to talk about PJ Washington and Britney Reneer. Oh, yeah, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. And then I'm going to open the lines for the people to call in because, some folks might want to call in. Y'all know how I do. I don't mind nobody calling in. But the stuff that's going on is kind of off. It's kind of crazy. Who's this? Okay. So, yeah, it's kind of off. It's kind of crazy. So, I'm gonna start off by saying thank you for everybody for joining. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. If you want, like I said, you can hit the super chat or the cash apps. The cash app is $ official Dana J is going across the screen. But what's mandatory is that you violate me by hitting that like button. Please hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? So we're going to do that. But I'm going to jump right into this YSL stuff because I got a football game that's on that I was watching that I got to get back to. So thank you for the little people that's joining me today on this holiday. Let's go here. The YSL woes. I'm going to start here and I'm going to say this. People that don't know what's going on, stay out of it. Just because you have a channel and you was cool with Jeffrey Williams' father and you doing too much. This is now a serious situation. I don't care if you're cool with Jeffrey Williams. I don't care if you're cool with Woody. This is a serious situation. For many people that don't know, they said Woody was on a bike accident last night. I'm going to ask this question. Before Woody did a live on Friday, right? And before Woody did that marathon live on Friday, detailing everything about the snitching allegations and all that, Woody have never been hit off a bike. Last night, Woody just out and about in Atlanta. And mysteriously, it was an accident that hit Woody off the bike. Hey, Wisdom's daughter, how you are, Queen? So I want y'all to pay attention to signs, materialisms, and wonders. The wonder part is Woody is still living, right? Woody is still living. He got a bunch of stitches. You know, they checked him out. Woody is still living. But nothing happened to him until after he exposed the whole play with Young Thug. Now, when the trial first started, if you can remember, I came out and I said, as many things that I can say, but I am not going to say because I'm cool with everybody involved. And I said that, and I said people shouldn't pick a side because they jumping and don't know what they jumping for. Everybody that seem innocent is not innocent. I said that, and I left it there. Well, it was said that I was a Young Thug hater. And like I told him, I don't know Thug. I know Jeffrey. Big difference. They know Thug. I know Jeffrey. Before the dresses. Or should I say the Sharps. So when all this started going down, I'm not getting in the middle of it. Because when you are cool with everybody around, it's easy for you to be sucked in and then you pulled into a side. That's what happened to Lil Baby. That's what happened to 21 Savage. And when I be dropping nuggets, people be like, oh no, Dana, no, I really be trying to save y'all lives, really. Because now this has turned for the dirty worse. And the real craziness is what people is not telling you out here because they actually don't know the backdrop. They only know what's being told out in the public. Now, if Woody is watching this, he about to tell you that boy Dana telling you everything facts. That boy Dana telling you everything facts. I told y'all in a YSL case when everybody was getting off, I said it's a setup. And people told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Ask yourself this question. There's a reason why Fannie Willis' office hates me. And that came out in court. When I went to go speak to Mr. Wooten and Fannie Willis' bodyguard said, no. Wooten, he the enemy. I said, bro, we not enemies on this thing. So the whole play is you let them off. They think they beat you at all odds. But a lot of them are in cooperation agreements. I was the main one against Young Thug taking that plea deal. And everybody told me, well, Dana, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I said, they're going to set it up to where Thug's going to be baited to get locked back up. And this time, they ain't going to hear nothing. They're going to do whatever they got to do to throw away the key. Oh, Dana, oh, you a Thug hater. How? You stuck it out in jail this long. What was another 2 days for Brian Steele to work his magic? So when folks was coming to me, mainly the Scam Likely crew, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He's doing this, he's doing that. I'm saying to myself, this lady have no idea what she getting herself into. So I stopped talking. Because I know about the sealed indictments that Brian Steele had sealed on behalf of Thug. I know about the sealed confessions that Brian Steele had sealed on behalf of Thug because they didn't want the public to know. I just did like this. Wow. Honestly, I wanted to see the backdraft of it. I wanted to see the backdraft of it. So now, I ain't gonna name names, but I told somebody in Fulton County, I said, Fanny thinks she's slick. She planted the seed. Now we're gonna see who the mole is. And he looked at me and said, what are you talking about? And the YSL case over. I said, no, it's not. No, it's not. I said, Fanny is a dirty motherfucker. And I said, she ain't gonna rest until she lock up for a long time whomever it may be for the death of her ex-boo thing, which is Nut, and her money launderer. And folks like, Dana, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. While Fannie Willis was in law school, she was the money launderer for Nut. I'm just gonna put it out there. Everybody that's in the street know that she was holding money for Nut. And when she said, I'm used to carrying hundreds of thousands of dollars, she's right. She ain't never put in the bank. Why? Because her boo thing was a drug dealer. And he was taking care of his part of the section. And she was part of it. So, what I said was, nobody's safe in Fulton County. Everybody need to move. Move out of Fulton County. Once you move out of Fulton County, if you are in the bullseye, get the hell out of Georgia. And I told Big Jeff that when Thug come home, all of y'all need to move. Don't even entertain it no more. Move. Because I know what's being alleged. I know what's being said. So pause. I said the mole. And I said this a while ago. I said the mole is none other than Pee Wee Roscoe. And everybody was looking at me crazy. Oh, Pee Wee's solid. I said, okay. I said, since Pee Wee's solid, why Pee Wee tell these niggas, oh, you better get me out of here? He did 10 years for spraying Lil Wayne bus, right? And I said, listen, in Georgia, if you're a felon, right? Or if you are a person with a long history, you can't possess a firearm. So when you are caught with a firearm, right? And you only get 10 years, which you only did 8. You're supposed to get 5 years for the gun and 3 years for every bullet. But you only get 10 years for everything. You only do 8. Nigga, you snitching. And when you came out and told Jeffrey and them, yo, y'all better clear me of this. Y'all better get me off of this. I said, mm-hmm. So everybody was like, yo, y'all crazy, y'all crazy, because you just making up stuff. Okay. Now watch this. Thug Jeffrey Williams is out on probation. He got a 15-year probation. Somebody ain't do what they supposed to do. Because out the blue, Pee Wee Roscoe start accusing people of being a rat. One thing you don't do is put a jacket on somebody that don't wear that jacket. But see, a lot of people were sitting there saying, oh, well, that's just Pee Wee Roscoe. No, you don't get it. Pee Wee Roscoe was Jeffrey Williams' right-hand man. Uh-oh. So, if you really want to trigger Jeffrey Williams, right? Just have his right-hand man come out and put some stuff out there that's going to make people go back at Jeffrey Williams, which is going to make him respond. And when Jeffrey Williams respond, guess what? We got you. So wait a minute. When I told Big Jeff, tell Jeff stay off the internet. Don't respond to nothing. But they couldn't help themselves. Teresa, do you know what you're talking about? Because you're talking about 15 years to stay off the internet. No. Probation is probation down here. It's 15 years of anything. Don't get no trouble, no arguing, no nothing. This is what I mean when I say people need to look up Georgia laws. Georgia laws are way different from everywhere else. Are way different from everywhere else. And I sat back and I said, Fanny thinks she's slick. And when I said she thinks she's slick, I kept saying Pee Wee Roscoe is setting Thug up. So now the war has been activated. Because if you look at it, Pee Wee Roscoe only targeted certain people. Gunna, Rollo, Baby, and 21 Savage. You need to ask yourself, why did he target those people? So then as I'm looking, I'm just like, okay, I see what's going on and this and this and this and this. But now Fanny went and got some paperwork. And I want you to hear exactly how she lays it out. Check it out.
Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail. And I'm not a lawyer. And even if I was one, I'd never practice in Fulton County. But let me tell you about the motion that the DA's office just filed to have Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug's probation revoked. Okay, so here's the motion, and it says that since Young Thug was sentenced, he has engaged in conduct that directly threatens the safety of witnesses and prosecutors, compromises ongoing legal proceedings, and warrants immediate revocation of probation. Revocation meaning revoke or cancel. And this all has to do with the preliminary hearing that's been happening regarding Little Baby, 4PF, and OMF, because apparently Fulton County is trying to put a RICO on them. So there's this preliminary hearing that's been happening. And during the hearing, Detective Viverito, who is the detective that testified in the YSL case, was called to the stand. Apparently, there's an order for none of the witnesses in this preliminary hearing to be shown, but a, quote, known blogger deliberately violated the court's directive by posting on social media, quote, she doesn't want to be shown shown on screen? Well, here she is, along with a photograph of investigator Viverito. And here's where the state says that Young Thug messed up. On Tuesday, April 1st, after that known blogger made that post, Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail. And I'm not a lawyer. And even if I was one, I'd never practice in Fulton.
Now watch this. We all know who that known blog is, right? See how this works? That known blogger has came out and said that Big Jeff paid for her equipment. Big Jeff is cool with her. She can call him any time of the day. And let's get this straight, because Teresa, let's get this straight. He was instructed to only stay off the internet when it involves with other cases. You just heard what the docket says now. What Fannie Willis and them filed. Viverito is now a target by Jeffrey Williams' camp by way of a blogger who put her picture up there. See what happens when you go above and beyond stuff? And because that blogger is attached to Jeffrey Williams' father, it now puts the DA office, I don't know how, but it puts the DA office and witnesses in jeopardy. Pause. The witnesses. If you can recall, when Rollo went at Pee Wee, Roscoe, and when Rollo attached Pee Wee and Jeffrey together, shouldn't that ring a bell of who one of the witnesses is? Rollo minding his business, and he's being attacked. And one thing Rollo said is, Jeffrey, you should have got your man and told your man, stop playing with me. Then Woody gets attacked. These are everybody that did one of three things: ignored the case, kept silent, and made sure Thug ain't go to jail. I'm going to play it again. I want y'all to listen to what she actually said. Check it out.
Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail. And I'm not a lawyer. And even if I was one, I'd never practice in Fulton County. But let me tell you about the motion that the DA's office just filed to have Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug's probation, revoked. Okay, so here's the motion, and it says that since Young Thug was sentenced, he has engaged in conduct that directly threatens the safety of witnesses and prosecutors, compromises ongoing legal proceedings, and warrants immediate revocation of probation. Revocation meaning revoke or cancel. And this all has to do with the preliminary hearing that's been happening regarding Little Baby, 4PF, and OMF, because apparently Fulton County is trying to put a RICO on them. So there's this preliminary hearing that's been happening. And during the hearing, Detective Viverito, who is the detective that testified in the YSL case, was called to the stand. Apparently, there's an order for none of the witnesses in this preliminary hearing to be shown, but a, quote, known blogger deliberately violated the court's directive by posting on social media, quote, she doesn't want to be shown on screen. Well, here she is, along with a photograph of investigator Viverito. And here's where the state says that Young Thug messed up. On Tuesday, April 1st, after that known blogger made that post, Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail.
After that blogger made that known post, she made a public call to Jeffrey Williams Sr. Now, The question would be, how did Young Thug put witnesses in harm's way? And how did Young Thug put the DA in harm's way? That would be a good question. How did that happen? How did that happen? What actually happened to make that go down like that? What actually happened? I don't know what's going on with the internet. A lot of stuff that I'm looking for is like blank. So that's what you need to ask yourself. How did the DA or how did Thug put folks in the wrong? Hold on. Because now I'm being. So how did Young Thug put the DA and other folks in the line of fire, right? Well, here's my thing. I've said it once and I say it again. You got to watch the Agents of Chaos, right? And when people are minding their business, let them mind their business. But DJ Academics, Seti Nash, I believe they all informants. Because nobody knew about the Young Thug interrogation video until Seti Nash put it out. The question is, how did you get it after all this time? Next thing. The one thing that needs to happen is people need to stop attacking folks. But now you at a street war. And Fannie Willis laid the trap. That's all she need is for Thug to respond, in which he did. Now let's listen to Rollo.
This is the world's first reusable cotton swab. It can remove up to 10 times more ill.
They got me feeling like I'm academic. Names that really is offensive to you without having the full context and without being fair. And it was at a time you couldn't defend yourself because you was imprisoned at the time. That right. it constantly burns a fire for you that anyone who spoke ill of you, you feel the need to have them either address what they said and correct the record, or you're going to look at them to be like, are y'all keeping the same energy? You tell me what's up, because this situation turned into a lot recently.
Correct. So one thing I get all my life, like all my dope boy life, really I'm the only dope boy in this whole bullshit. I'm the only nigga that succeeded in making millions of dollars. And I don't say that calculate because that shit took a lot of work, a lot of hustling, a lot of shit going through it. But however, in the game, my best friend Meatball, who just recently died, long live Ball, Bird, all of us started up this shit together. If we was in a car together, it was already an understanding. If we get pulled over, who gonna take this charge? And it never was me, because I was always the brain of the operation, right? Correct. So throughout my whole life, even when I was in jail, if I'm in a room with a nigga and the police come in here and search this room, niggas were claiming the phone. So, however, if they call that snitching, then they can call me whatever the fuck they want to call, because that's how I succeeded in the dope game. You smell me? However, What I'm saying, like you saying, these dudes is bluntly saying, okay, whatever Slime did, whatever Thug did, we rocking with him. They don't matter. This my nigga. You smell me? And that's the code that I went by. Whatever my nigga did, shit, we gonna rock it to the motherfucking end, right? But however, what I'm saying here, my whole thing is, how in the fuck? Okay, Wayne, then my nigga, I love Wayne to death. But let's go from the beginning. Who the fuck started all this bullshit in Atlanta? Whoever started all this pussy ass shit in the game, period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Take his album name, try to that shit lame. Then he tell on the nigga that's supposed to handle the business. The second thing this nigga did,
wait,
he tried to
slow down. Because I always thought it was so you believe that was Thug that kind of turned them against each other.
Nah, I wouldn't say that was the initiative because of course, but what I'm saying is when he got in that shit, why he had to name? I don't even want to do no lame shit like that and speak on it, but he ain't had to name his motherfucking album the ball or nothing. That's everybody know Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. He the motherfucking GOAT. Everybody know he had Carter 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving you emphasis from beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole motherfucking shit is about this nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on motherfucking Rich Homie, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie, and then at the same time, before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times of his life. Then he turned around and took the whole motherfucking world against YSL and Lucci. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against, what's that now? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now, all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Rollo. Then he turned around, he was beefing with Future, calling my phone, fuck Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the motherfucking internet. Boom. Then he turned around, he see Gunna surpassing every nigga in the industry. Now he called to the street, turn everybody in the world against motherfucking Gunna and say, oh, whatever Wham said go against, he turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against her. Then, Lil Baby, we go to the motherfucking dentist. I'm getting my teeth did. Then, Lil Baby walking me home. He happy to see me. He puss ass, old Thug, bitch ass. He pull another evil stunt. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did, everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his puss ass, his bitch ass been doing nothing but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting that motherfucker like he John got.
I'm going to say this, Teresa, you don't know what you're talking about, and I'll be the first to tell you. Just sit back and watch and listen to what's going on, because you just talking now. You just posting to be posting. That's not facts at all.
So, nigga, you a street bitch. Nigga, you ain't did nothing in these streets. You ain't put in no work. Would've put in all the work. Like, none of it, you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying is, all this nigga doing is bitch ass shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. And by the way, I feel like you're giving me you're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but you said that he's turning people against each other. Like, let's say Lil Baby. Lil Baby got his own mind. He's his own boss, I would imagine, right? How could you or him against?
This is what get me. Teresa, do you know anybody involved, including Fannie Willis? Nobody's working with Fannie Willis. This is what happens when you call somebody a rat and you don't know what the hell going on. And when you have your peoples jumping out there and you don't correct your peoples. This is the takedown. This is the backlash of it. Y'all just know, what's being portrayed. But a lot of us street niggas ain't saying shit for a reason. Pay close attention.
If a nigga, first of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rats? Nigga, you talk Kid Cudi, you going super rat crazy, yet you don't win in that motherfucker. Okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake and tell. Why the fuck you ain't saying, goddamn, Ghana made a mistake? So basically saying, you can make a mistake and do some lame shit, but Ghana can't make a mistake and do some lame shit? Oh, Just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told. Like, come on, man, like, this shit ain't cool. Like, what he doing is 100% wrong. So what I'm saying, like, yeah, if yo, and you tell a nigga that, hey, Shawty snitched on me, and I ain't got now snitch allegation on me, you gonna be like, that nigga ain't right. So I'm gonna cut him off. So when I'm, and everybody in the city turning their back on everybody, for what? For some this bitch ass nigga said.
Hold on. Shout out to the Real Brown Family Chronicles. Thank you for coming over and joining us. This is what I'm saying. Thank you for coming over and joining us. We a family over here. Everybody can come and speak to one another. Only thing I ask is that you listen to what's going on, because there's sides to every part of this. And see, and if Pee Wee Roscoe ain't never come out and attack people, Thug wouldn't be in the position that he in. But you got people like Teresa that'll jump out there and say, oh no, he trying to set Thug up. No. Rollo was one of the ones that stayed consistent and stayed down and never said nothing. That's what happens when you keep poking the beast. Now, I'm cool with both. So what I'm going to try to do is get both of them to squash this shit. I'm going to try to do it. I'm trying to get both of them to squash this shit. But check it out.
But yet, you throwing rocks high in your motherfucking hand because you don't want to hear him dead 10 times worse than every nigga out here. That's my thing.
Yeah, so you're the only person from Atlanta. I mean, I guess Mondo has said something, but you're the only person from Atlanta that has really kind of said something.
Cause these bitch ass niggas scared. These niggas scared. These niggas know I don't answer now, nigga. I get my own money. I do my own thing. I ain't got now motherfucking industry politics. I don't give a fuck about streams. I don't give a fuck about selling the album. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So like, these bitch ass niggas be scared. These niggas be trying to save face. Nigga, fuck that nigga. What he want to do? And what I said it. And I said it in his face, and I spit in that fuck nigga face and Roscoe face. And these niggas know I'm about it.
Okay.
And they know I pull up. And get what? FYI, I done pulled up on half all these bitch ass niggas.
So
and I ain't got talking tough. They know I pull up.
Let me ask you this question. So you mentioned that, in your opinion, that Thug turned Baby against you.
He did, 100%.
How do you know that? Like, how do you know that, though?
I'm not finna put Wham in there because Wham ain't came out and said no shit, so I ain't even finna put him in it, but 100% he did it.
Really?
100%. 100%.
Okay, why would Thug turn anybody against you, though? Like, what's his issue?
It's an evil bitch. He's an evil, depressed. He want to be king so bad. He want to kick every motherfucker down so he can stand up on top of him like this. Now, this what happened. And now, everything that came back on that pussy ass nigga. Everything that came back, it ain't never karma. It ain't never karma. He get online. I know what I'm saying. When the fuck I ever talked to Fannie Williams? When the nigga I was federal, nigga, I ain't no motherfucking little boy. This nigga just bluntly came out in front of the whole world and said, I tried to testify on fucking YSL Lucha and fucking Young Thug. When? What the fuck? See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Where the fuck that came? Who the fuck wrong this? Like, where in the hell that came? Where we seen that in black and white at?
Okay, and I'm gonna read the tweet here because, again, I felt like you guys are almost doing like subliminals at each other, but you pretty much
I'm
like
pulling up with paperwork.
Okay, Nesto Shackles. What's up?
That's what type of nigga I am.
So
I take niggas to the courthouse. We can get it printed out.
Now, there's two things, right? First of all, and which, by the way, I like some of this stuff I don't even know how to process. Like, and trust me, I cover cases, but during his RICO case, there was a motion to suppress a testimony, and you had put that up. And
remember, I told everybody about this, right? Remember, y'all getting it firsthand from me. I told everybody about this, right?
This is beyond the interrogation footage. It said, hey, listen, Based upon information and belief, the prosecution and some of its witnesses, including whatever Detective Quing may state, or this was Thug's lawyer said, may wrongly state that Jeffrey Williams was in the back of their police car at some point and gave information on a murder case. Same is untrue. However, same also places Mr. Williams' character in issue by being in a locked police car with having information on a police case. Do you believe that Young Thug is a type of dude? I don't know how well you know him. You think he's the type of dude that would be cooperating?
Man, you know, my thing is, bro, on 100%. My only complaint, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times, why y'all do us like that and then do him like that? Matter of fact, why did you even play these whole ass games by calling everybody a rat when in fact you the fucking real rat, or you have made a mistake, so you see it. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't even play that type. How you gonna call a nigga gay and you gay? You get what I'm saying? Like, you just because you got head from a man and you ain't fucked or you ain't sucked. Nigga, you gay. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that against the LGBTQ community. I hope I ain't fucked up and got counseled on that. But what I'm saying is, don't bash another nigga for some shit that you did. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why the hell you making all these? I 100% know that he was behind all the bullshit that done happened.
So let me ask you, do you feel like, you know, we could clearly see with Gunna, because, you know, I think people have always said, well, if Thug ain't rocking with
Gunna told me 50,000 times I was the realest nigga in the world.
Recently?
So, like, man, I don't want to even put one, Gunna in there, but, bro, shout ain't, man. But I'm saying there, bro, if perhaps he told, or whatever the fuck y'all saying he did, and you made it home, because I got niggas that done told on me that I have forgave. These niggas got bitches that done called the police on them, got their ass locked up, that they forgave. So what I'm saying, like, if you made it out this situation, if all you niggas made it out this situation together, why the fuck you so mad? You should be thanking the good Lord, let's get this money, let's go back up. But you was so much of an evil, bitter bitch that you wanted to bring everybody down in Atlanta.
Do you think that's like a blackball? Because I feel like you almost feel like he's using that to blackball, whether it's Gunna, maybe you. He gets people to back up.
You know me, I can't even say. The definition of blackball to me is some old rap ass shit. I don't give a fuck about being blackball. They can blackball me all they want, but Lil Baby was my real friend. This is a nigga that I really loved and looked out for, a nigga, before anybody motherfucking even took him up under their wing. Me and Pete, all of us who was over there, nigga, that shit hurt my heart that you turned my man against me. Even though I feel like he should have been stronger, I'm like, hell no. You gotta show me. Ain't nobody came out and showed no nigga that got locked up for me. In fact, the nigga that y'all seen recorded, this who everybody in the city tried to say I told on. He showed y'all on video, I ain't tell on him. And this nigga went to trial. And if I would have got him arrested, he had the right to face his accuser, and I would have had to go to trial on this nigga. If I would have told on nigga, I would have had to been on that motherfucking stand. However, I never got a 5K wine. And get what? I carry my paperwork everywhere well. And
when it comes to the federal government, it's pretty easy. There's only
and I'm gonna say this, man. For all of y'all that never had a nigga that you rock with and love for real turn on you for a nigga that don't even really know you like that, that shit hit different when Rollo said what he just said. And y'all know, like, when Atmos did that shit to me, that was my friend in real life. That's somebody I loved in real life, bro. So I'm telling you, that shit hit different. And all that switching side shit, but I ain't, man, woo. But that shit hit totally different, boy. And if you ain't never have it happen to you, you don't understand where this is at right now. This shit is a whole nother level of hurt, bro. I'm telling you. This shit that you listening to is a whole level of hurt because everybody was cool. Atlanta was thriving, getting back to where it was at until Pee Wee Roscoe mysteriously came out and started accusing and attacking everybody. Let's finish.
5K one letter or Rule 35. If you're gonna try to get some leniency,
and it's public record.
you
can't seal it.
When you say he thought he was John Gotti, like what do you mean? Like you think like he has like
this nigga done dropped his nuts on a nigga like me and he know he pussy? You gotta think you John Gotti. When you became a gangster thug. Man, you became this gangster ass nigga. If it wasn't for Lil Wooden on y'all nigga, come on, man. Everybody in the city know Big Boo from Rock Crew made sure them nigga was straight, nigga. He raised on Cleveland Rock Crew shit. So let not even this YSL shit just came around, nigga. I'm from Atlanta for real. I'm from Atlanta when Cleveland was beefing with it. Man, listen. He know what the hell going on. I don't even know why he done somehow jumped the gun and got these big ass nuts. Cause when we was in Club Crucial, I'm gonna be honest, you had niggas like Lil Tick, you had niggas like motherfucking Big Boo. All these niggas was really stoppers. These niggas was real gangsters. These the niggas who we was at war with. It was never a bitch ass nigga like Thug. So for him to come out,
hold on. Like again, obviously I was like I just see what I see online, but they kind of describe Thug as the boogeyman. Have you seen
what
Thug?
Man, you ever seen him up under your bed? Have you ever seen him in your closet? That nigga been wearing dresses all his life. That nigga ain't no motherfucking gangster.
Have you seen him in Atlanta? Like
I have seen him in Atlanta in the club behind Big Boo and behind motherfucking Lil Tick and them, the real steppers. Yeah, every nigga that he called snitches and shit, nigga, motherfucker, everybody know that Lil Woody was a real gangster. So he was able to hide behind all these niggas, and now he got more niggas because he got a little money or whatnot. But that nigga been a bitch. Roscoe, he know he been a bitch too. All these niggas are straight hoes in the city. And they know I tell them in their face. And every nigga in the city of Atlanta know what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, but nobody's speaking up on it though. It feels like
because these nigga pussy. These nigga hoe. Guess what? Go back to the old song. If you really want a hoe brick, I got it. He was on the song with Cash Out. When Cash Out lost trial, that nigga ain't say shit about Cash Out. Nigga, he just made them folk turn motherfucking. Nigga, when Rashad McQuan was alive, he was telling everybody that man told on him. He ran this bitch throwing rocks behind that motherfucking hand. He the reason why Atlanta is fucked up. And now he want to go over here. Let's team up with Lucci. Fuck, nigga, all these niggas is in the ground and in jail for you pussy nigga. And you ain't put in no work, hoe ass nigga. You ain't put in no work, bitch. Hell, now you want niggas in jail for 20, 30 years because of your bitch ass nigga. This niggas in the ground because you want to play these same pussy ass game that you playing right now, pussy. Now you around here throwing rocks hand in hand, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
You mentioned, you mentioned Lucci, and I don't know what their current relationship is, but it looked like maybe Thug is at the point of forgiving him. That could be a step in the right path, right?
Man, Lucci better not. If Lucci choose to fuck with that nigga, that's on him. I been trying to get them to fuck with each other, but however, he got to be in these folk because all of a sudden, me and these niggas ain't talking. Man, these niggas were talking. Soon as Thug got away out here, I wasn't talking to him no more. Soon as he got out of jail, he ran this bitch doing all this whole ass shit, man. He pulling everybody away from everybody and stepping up and motherfucking hand in hand. And then he'll go out and sell a tweet every now and then. Nobody want to hear that shit. Yeah, we want to hear that shit, nigga. Yeah, we want to hear that shit. So he want this bitch ass shit. Tell that pussy ass nigga, show me where Rollo was finna take the stand or even tried to take a stand on any nigga in the world.
Hey, so let me read his tweet, and this was addressing you, and it looked like he finally, you approached it head on because you came with paperwork, and he addressed you directly. He said, "See, the difference between me and you is that, is one, your friend said you didn't lie, and he said you actually told on real people." He says you.
That's what I'm saying. Who the real people is? Matter of fact, let me tell you that in the street. Let's just say in the street code or in behind the wall or whatever. You got to be able to show the person the paperwork or the documentation on who the fuck this person told on. can't just say, oh, academic told on somebody and not even bring the proofs. What the fuck? These motherfuckers just going off nigga word. His word was everything until today. Word ain't shit no more, pussy. But look, man, I ain't even, honestly to God, bro, I ain't even want this shit to come to this. But Roscoe pussy came on that motherfucking live and went up on me trying shit about me, so I had to respond. I ain't going out like that. I ain't letting no nigga play no tight game with me. Not of that caliber. Now, if it's a peon little bullshit ass nigga in the comments, though, okay, do your thing. But when it's a nigga that goddamn that can be heard say something, oh nah, boy, I'm saying something back. You know, I'm pushing up. Hey, what's that? What's up? What happened? But
what's Roscoe's issue with you though?
I don't know. I ain't never spoke to this man a day of my life, bro. I swear to God, I swear by Allah. I don't even know why he put me in that shit. I don't even know why.
Because he knew. And I'm gonna go here. I don't think Pee Wee Roscoe wanted to say something about Rollo. What I think is that somebody put him up to it. Now the question is, who put Pee Wee Roscoe to say something about Rollo when Rollo is going to respond like this? Now watch this. When you tell and say somebody snitching, and when they come out and bring the whole truth out, stuff that Fannie Willis didn't know, she's sitting back now like, oh, I got him. Make it make sense. Let's just say Thug didn't tell Pee Wee to do that. The only other person would be Fannie Willis. Because Fannie don't like to lose. Anybody that know her know she hate losing. And she's going to get you at any means necessary. Now look. She's saying Young Thug has put witnesses and her office in jeopardy. How? With all the beefing going on. Guess what? You have started a war. Guess whose name is in the middle? Wham. Who's Wham? Lil Baby. They trying to put a RICO on Lil Baby, and they trying to bring him in on charges. But now, is it safe to even go around there and try to sit back and espionage stuff now? Because now there's a war going on. See how this works? And then you can't have Viverito going around because it's a blogger that hangs with the daddy of YSL that's putting stuff out there. But y'all told me I was wrong 4 years ago when I walked away from all the bullshit when I seen how they get down. Y'all said I was wrong for defending myself the proper way and not doing it the other way. Now all this shit coming to a head and everybody like, oh yeah, it's way deeper than what you thought. Y'all thought it was just a RICO and for YSL. No, this is about a murder of a man that Fannie Willis loved. On top of that, he was her money man. You think she gonna let that go? When Nut Mama came out and said what she said, you think Fannie Willis gonna let that go and she's still in she's still in talks with that lady? Let's finish a little bit more.
I don't even know why, nigga. Get what I'm saying?
What
bro?
up, Coop?
The same way. Look, man, come on, man. Everybody see that TMZ shit. What that shit was dated 2015, right? Now, if we go back to 2015, everybody was calling Roscoe a rat back then. Boom. Cause that TMZ article been out, right? Now go on Roscoe page and look at.
Because this is where also it's so confusing, and I feel like I see every side, but it's confusing when people are trying to figure out what snitching is. So for example, the Roscoe thing, right? The Roscoe thing was a TMZ article that got ran in 2015. It says Lil Wayne, alleged shooter, goes full snitch. Because what happened was in court, they made the argument to say how you're going to lock up this. If you have a theory that these people are beefing with Wayne and these people got somebody to shoot up the bus and that person is Roscoe, why you ain't locked up people that got him to shoot it up? Which at the time the prosecutors was saying Bourbon. Is that telling? Like we don't know what telling is anymore.
I ain't even talking about outside of that. This nigga Roscoe been telling outside of that.
Really?
Like he been telling on niggas in Cobb County Jail who took his glasses, all kinds of whole ass shit. But that ain't even my thing. My point at what I'm telling you is, okay, y'all embrace this nigga and y'all know that he had snitching allegations. Even if it was an allegation, because apparently it was just an allegation for me. Nobody had proof or nobody never came forward and say, I'm locked up for Terrell Rollo Davis and I got this much time. Rollo told on me and sent me to prison, or Rollo took the stand on me. Oh, Rollo was in this interrogation room. Here go Rollo audio. Here go Rollo on camera snitching. It never was that. It was just an allegation, right? And you go on Roscoe page and you'll see all these rap niggas and all these niggas and Jade and all these motherfuckers in his comments. But yet, them motherfuckers totally pushed themselves right away from me. So it had to be some envious shit. It had to be some hate shit. Because you got all these niggas y'all fucking with that got real paperwork on them that really have told or even got an allegation. Why y'all treating me and Wanda and all these different people like that when y'all ain't even doing this nigga like that?
Okay, that's good.
And I'm gonna stop there right there, right? If y'all want to see the rest of the interview, y'all go and look at it. But I'm gonna say this: DJ Academics has called everybody involved, and everybody is talking. I'm gonna say this: Rollo, Wham, everybody involved, Thug. Stop talking to these niggas until this stuff is in a clear. Rollo charges is done with. And they tried to say that Rollo was a snitch. There's no paperwork that Rollo snitched about nothing. This is what I'm saying. Everybody stop talking. Jeffrey Davis Sr., leave that lady alone. There's no reason for you to talk to her. This is what folks don't understand. This shit is going to come back, and then when it come back, everybody's going to try to subvert and make it something else instead of putting a thing in a thing and making the one on a two. No. You just heard them say a known blogger. Do I got to play it again? Hold on. Listen.
Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail, and I'm not a lawyer, and even if I was one, I'd never practice in Fulton County. But let me tell you about the motion that the DA's office just filed to have Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug's probation revoked. Okay, so here's the motion, and it says that since Young Thug was sentenced, he has engaged in conduct that directly threatens the safety of witnesses and prosecutors, compromises ongoing legal proceedings, and warrants immediate revocation of probation. Revocation meaning revoke or cancel. And this all has to do with the preliminary hearing that's been happening regarding Little Baby, 4PF, and OMF, because apparently Fulton County is trying to put a RICO on them. So there's this preliminary hearing that's been happening. And during the hearing, Detective Viverito, who is the detective that testified in the YSL case, was called to the stand. Apparently, there's an order for none of the witnesses in this preliminary hearing to be shown, but a, quote, known blogger deliberately violated the court's directive by posting on social media, quote, she doesn't want to be shown on screen. Well, here she is, along with a photograph of investigator Viverito. And here's where the state says that Young Thug messed up. On Tuesday, April 1st, after that known blogger made that post, Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug.
Now watch this. If that post was on her paywall and the government or the state of Georgia found it, that means they are in control of her Google Cloud. This is why I tell everybody, just document everything that's being said and put it away because it's going to come back. Remember, we all was told that Google had I sent her a letter that somebody has needed access to our Google Cloud and they gave them access. And then she came back and said, that was just all fake, y'all. Now you starting to see this shit come to light. I'm so glad God give me a sense to get away from people, and I'll do it with no problem. I'll do it with no problem. I will do it with no problem. I'll get away from you quick. And when I get away, I get away. Oh, man, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to log in so I can. I done forgot my login thing. Oh my God. And a switch, sir. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I got to take some time with that. So I'm glad I'm not part of that no more. But I'm gonna show y'all what folks was talking about. Check it out.
Home. This video shows rapper Young Thug getting arrested in Buckhead tonight. The indictment lists the rapper as one of 28 people facing a laundry list of new charges. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie was there as investigators raided his home.
Millions may know him for music and the videos that go with it, but this is our video of a man identified as Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug. Both names are among more than 24 defendants charged in a sprawling Fulton County indictment. He's charged with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act and participation in criminal street gang activity. His attorney, Brian Steele.
I'll tell you the response to any allegation is Mr. Williams committed no crime whatsoever, and we will fight to my last drop of blood to clear him.
There appeared to be a massive presence on Allison Drive in Buckhead by Atlanta police and perhaps others. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office confirms that's where Young Thug resides. The indictment says, quote, the objectives of the conspiracy included, but were not limited to, preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence. It describes a criminal street gang called YSL, starting in late 2012 in the Cleveland Avenue area of Atlanta. Quote, YSL claims affiliation with the National Bloods Gang. Young Thug is one of 3 alleged to be YSL founders. Last week, Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis told us,
we expect that in coming days, weeks, and months that we will bring RICO indictments against gang members, even top-level gang members, to make sure that we rid them from our society.
We spoke to folks on Allison.
So Fannie doesn't want nobody. So hold on, we're gonna go here. Hold on. Okay.
Home. This video.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga too us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day niggas broke a fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans.
Hold on.
This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day niggas broke a fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Wow. Wow. So there's many, videos surfacing right now about that, which I think shouldn't even be out. I think it's wrong. But I'm gonna try my best to try to get these boys back together and see if they can, at least put the fire out. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'll ever be cool again, but at least I just want to see if they can put the fire out. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do. Because Fanny is going to be running around thinking that she got something started and thinking that she got something done. Man, listen, I don't care about that. Thunder Williams says, so Dana, did you hear about Charleston White talking about Boosie and why he's on him? Man, Charleston White is another agent of chaos. Nope. I ain't hear it, and I don't want to hear it. So I just played Rollo joint. I ain't even play Pee Wee joint. But, it is what it is. I pray for all them brothers involved. And I know it'll never be the same again. But the Real Brown Family Chronicles says, say what about the Google account? Well, she told everybody that Google sent her a letter that somebody from Fulton County was trying to get access to a Google account. And they gave them access. Then she came back and said that was a false flag. Well, now you see, per what the lady said, and I'm going to play it again. Per what the lady said, because I can't get the indictment right now because I got to redo all my stuff. So hold on.
Fulton County is trying to put Young Thug back in jail, and I'm not a lawyer, and even if I was one, I'd never practice in Fulton County. But let me tell you about the motion that the DA's office just filed to have Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug's probation, revoked. Okay, so here's the motion, and it says that since Young Thug was sentenced, he has engaged in conduct that directly threatens the safety of witnesses and prosecutors, compromises ongoing legal proceedings, and warrants immediate.
Once again, their witness have to be Pee Wee Roscoe because everybody going at Roscoe. So now it violates the safety of witnesses. Make it make sense. It's right there in front of you.
Revocation of probation. Revocation meaning revoke or cancel. And this all has to do with the preliminary hearing that's been happening regarding Little Baby, 4PF, and OMF, because apparently Fulton County is trying to put a RICO on them. So there's this preliminary hearing that's been happening. And during the hearing, Detective Viverito, who is the detective that testified in the YSL case, was called to the stand. Apparently, there's an order for none of the witnesses in this preliminary hearing to be shown, but a, quote, known blogger deliberately violated the court's directive by posting on social media, quote, she doesn't want to be shown on screen. Well, here she is, along with a photograph of investigator Viverito. And here's where the state says that Young Thug messed up. On Tuesday, April 1st, after that known blogger made that post, Fulton County is trying to put...
So with that being said, nobody went down to the 4 PF trial except for who? I'll wait. It's a reason why nobody's going to 4 PF trial. That's why I say, like, when you in the street, you know the code of the street. Certain things you can't do right away. Because when stuff come out, they gonna single you out. Which is sad. But I hope them brothers all, drop that stuff and leave it alone. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about this Britney Reneer thing. That irks my soul. Check this out.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time he's right here and he's live, we're gonna record that. And it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? I'd love to. What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass bitch. You wish I would. Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that bank. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
I'm going to pause that right there. And this is where I'm going to get brutally honest. Shout out to Live and Direct Hip Hop. I'm going to get brutally honest. I've never seen a generation of so-called entitled, I want to say the word. I've never seen a generation of a bunch of so entitled blitches to save my life. You don't pay for the house. PJ paid for it. He walked away from you. You was out sucking on, what is that rapper name? Hold on, what is that rapper name? I forgot his name. I listen to his music all the time. What is that rapper name that she was just married to, dressed up like a Muslim? Looking like an Arab scar. What is that rapper name? And can somebody put that rapper name in the chat? What is his name? Shoot. What is his name? Oh my God. The one that said he ain't had sex in 2 weeks. I mean, in 2 years. What is his name? Oh my God. No, it wasn't no Loon, man. No, Max Day. It wasn't no. Oh, Jesus. What is the dude name? Kevin Gates. Thank you, Lexington. Kevin Gates. She was just walking around looking like a pound puppy and for Kevin Gates, right? She ain't even have her son. PJ and the mama had the son. So now, when PJ come to pick up the son start crying because he with the grandma and the mom. But watch this. Britney Reneer plays the victim. Now, I bet any amount of money and a later dates, she's going to say that PJ Washington did a whole bunch of stuff to her. When you clearly see that he came and got his son, and when she started talking some crazy stuff, he walked off and put his stuff and put his son in the truck. Britney Reneer follows him, badgering him, right? Then the mother badgering him. And then the mother say, you can get off of my property. Wait, PJ Washington paid for that house and walked away from Britney Reneer and gave the house to Britney Reneer. So now Britney Reneer mother feel as though that's her house because Britney Reneer told her mother that she bought the house for her mother. How? This man making millions and you nothing but a social media influencer that Holly nobody knows about. Ain't nobody really know who you really was until Kevin Gates. And PJ got more money than Kevin. And then she say, I'm going to record this every time it happens. Yo, he's going with his dad. What's the problem? Then the thing that get me is the mother says, you spend what she say? You spend $1 million on your blitz. But you only spend $11,000 on your son. Hold on. I don't care about that drunk stuff. You tell the truth when you drunk and when you sick. That's when the truth come out. We ain't making excuses for the bad behaviors of these women. Nor are we going to make excuses for the bad behaviors of men. Let's normalize doing the right thing from now on. Let's stop making excuses for this bad behavior. There's no reason for that. Now, if PJ would have let his wife get out there and mollywopped her, then what? Because now I'm going to ask a question. What was the reason for Britney Reneer talking about, it's up with me, it's up with me? What's up with you? Now I'm going to ask this question. PJ not on child support, but he willingly gives her $11,000 a week for his son. I'm sorry, every 2 weeks for his son. That's $22,000 a month. The house is paid for. The cars are paid for, courtesy of PJ Washington. That they live in. I'm sorry. If I was PJ, I will go and evict them. I will put my foot down and say, this is my house. These are my cars. She make enough money. She got to go. Now, let's ask this question. How many mothers out there will love $11,000 every 2 weeks? Willingly and not forcefully. Willingly and not forcefully. If you have a child or offspring and you will love $11,000 every 2 weeks, or let's say if you wouldn't want $11,000 every 2 weeks, put that in the chat. Tunda says she's a drunk. You talking about the mom? So I'm gonna play this again, and then I'm gonna take call-ins.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
And he stops crying.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now.
At this moment, why is she at that man truck? The mother's recording. At this moment, why is she at that man truck? She gave him the baby because it have to be supervised exchange. She gave him the baby, right? So why she walks to the man truck? What is there to say? And she had a failed marriage and with Kevin Gates. So now she really want PJ back. That's what it really is. She really want PJ back. She really want PJ back. But PJ don't want nothing to do with her. However, men, stop dealing with these BBL ladies. That's nothing but a BBL, nothing but dead fat. That's it. That look good for like a 5-term, but it only look good for like a 5-year term. Then it look like a jug of juice.
And it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
It's up with me. Come on.
What'd you say?
Look, he told her, girl, suck. No. The mother said, so what you say? It's none of your business. Why are you instigating? Who's the adult here?
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass.
But wait, if you realize what a Britney Reneer said, and she said, I would love to. Hold on. Why would you love to, Britney Reneer? If it's over, it's over.
You wish I would. What the fuck you looking at? Get your.
And then the mother asks the wife, what the F are you looking at? Which provokes another exchange. Watch this.
Bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe.
$170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 to your son. Sounds like a responsible guy to me.
Put $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that
You don't got shit in your bank account.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
So that's what this is about. That PJ moved on, and she's still stuck with a failed marriage, with her 2 failed marriages. Y'all go ahead and call in 404-914-7986. 404-914-7986. 404-914-7986. Y'all call in if y'all want to. Boy, the only thing I can say about the known blogger and all the people that follow her and the dumb people that be acting out here crazy, this song for y'all.
I'm so retarded. I'm so retarded. Yeah. I'm so retarded. retarded. We so retarded. I'm so retarded. Love so retarded. Swag so retarded. We so retarded.
A retard, a retard, a retard, a retard, a retard. Hey Tank, let's go.
I'm so retarded. How we got done? Tutti fruity styles in my leggy charm. Arm and hammer, arm no baking soda, but I'm whipping. My magic school bus got 26s and it's spinning. Haters keep on tripping like tight shoelaces. Real look retarded, but I ain't wearing braces. I'm stuck hollow faces, retarded in the bed. My beanie like a helmet, cause it get a lot of head. I'm eating on purple meds, cause my flow special ed. Head on red, it got me twisted like some dread. That ass real retarded. House time is seconds, I'm retarded when I swing like retards in a wheelchair. I'm so retarded, love so retarded, swag so retarded, be so retarded. I'm so retarded, love so retarded, swag so retarded, be so retarded. I'm a retard, a retard, a retard, a retard, a retard. I'm a retard, a retard, a retard, a retard, a retard.
Like I said, y'all can call in if y'all choose to. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this thing and go watch the game. But listen, man, I'm going to try to get them boys to squash all that shit, man. Lord knows I'm trying to. So, with that being said, I see nobody calling in. Okay. Ooh. That gives me more time. Take that down. And I'm going to say this. I thank everybody for joining. Be very careful about the arenas that you're dealing in this time of year. These arenas are not normal, and they setting people up. With that being said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. And before you go, grab that Dana J season and go like this.
Dana J hood season, man. I'm talking about that white dirt for all your vegetables and potatoes and anything from the garden, salads and everything. They got that Cajun. Oh my goodness, they got that ooh yeah. Don't forget that seafood. And last but not least, you got this thing called tropical. Go to Dana J Spices at yahoo.com.
So with that being said, I'm about. Y'all have a good day. And remember, stop trying to rebuild bonds you didn't break. Screw them people. Because it's evident that they are.
To me, I'm still holding.
Now they won't overbook me. I was down bad, I shook. Ain't nobody gave shit to me. I took it. My swear pop shit since they look.
To me, I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word.
Now they won't overbook me. I was down bad, I shook. Ain't nobody gave shit to me. I took it. My swear pop shit since they looked. Why did do you know how long it took? Why did I take too long to book it? How shit did it smell while I cook? Cause time book the fuck. I'm a cat, I told you. So book the fuck. I was yeah, book. It's crazy to give me seven fuck. The fuck. Turn right, turn up on both the niggas. I thought I was local, dick. Now they spitting up dope with niggas. That's what I told the niggas. I'ma need that deposit up front. Nigga, that's $2,500. Yesterday ain't the same price today. Nigga can't afford me no way. Can I get a S? Nigga, stop, sitting, stress. But I'm out here standing on business. Bitch, look busy and I'm blessed. Niggas broke talking about who the best. Who the dope sticking notes all over my deck. I was saved by the bell like I missed the bell. They hate to tell the nigga you failed. popping. Plus this ice on me. All my pockets swell. I'm bumping. Thank you very much. I'm going out like Elvis.
Thank y'all for joining me. We up out of here. Y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all holiday. Peace.
Oh, yeah. Let me say it again. Out of all I've been through, I'm still should I be lied on, mistreated, talked about and abused, but I'm still many days I thought I was gonna lose my mind, but I'm still by the grace. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Lost a lot of people and lost a lot of things, but I'm still somebody can testify and tell somebody. Many people turned their back on me and walked away, but I'm still oh, Jesus. Can I be honest today? Life ain't really been easy, but God's been good, and that's why I'm still here. Oh, it's by the grace. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm still. It's by the grace. Can I get milk with it? I'm still here. Oh, Jesus. It's by the grace. Said I know that I'm still. Said I know that I'm still. Woo! Every now and then, when I look back over my life,